It might actually be quite a bit too dark to be yeah, it's okay. And I can't see a thing. Okay, brilliant. Hello everybody, I'm Pixolian and welcome back to Terra here on No Limits 2. Now this is the first park I'm reviewing in this game on the Steam Workshop, and in the last episode, if you missed it, we explored the Lightning Canyon area, which is this area here with all the rapids, and the dark ride over there doesn't actually work, and also the Porto area, or the Porto area, the one I can't pronounce, over there, which is home to that Intamin Megalite and also a interesting Vekoma Madhouse ride that doesn't quite work, but it kind of does, but I don't know, it's kind of complicated. This is actually my second time recording this video, because the last time I did it, I forgot to change the settings back down again, so it actually runs, because this is a very graphic intense park. It's got lots of stuff in it, as you can see, all the leaves and bushes and also all the rocks and stuff up here and all the theming they've got. It's very sort of intense, and even though I've got a GTX 1060, it's still not the smoothest of parks to look around. So I've got to have all the textures down low, which is why some things might not be that clear, like the rock there isn't that clear at all, and also some of the signs, like the ride regulation signs in the entrances of the rides, some of them may not be clear. But anyway, yeah, so let's move on to the next area, which is the Future City Elysium. Once again, I've got the guide up on my phone, and here it says, moving on through the caves that litter the canyon, and out the other side you will come across a very different landscape. So let's go through the caves here and have a look at this different landscape, and here it is, the Elysium area, like the future area. This is a very cool looking area. Obviously got a B&M invert, which is what this track is here. So, Future City Elysium. Welcome to Elysium, an unimaginable city built on the top of a plateau and surrounded by raging waterfalls. This city thrived in the early days of the New World and became the monument to technology and protection over the rest of Terra during the dark times. Elysium is home to some of the smartest researchers and warriors working to protect and unite Terra. The centerpiece of the area is Elysium Blade Rider, a launched inverted roller coaster from the Swiss experts Bolliger and Mabillard, or B&M. Here you can take on the role of a Blade Rider cadet pilot, training to fly through a series of 7 inversions, through underwater tunnels, tight helixes, and over buildings after being launched out of the Blade Cannon. From here you can also enroll in Terranauts to become a space pilot and visit exciting new worlds in this thrilling simulator ride, except for the fact that doesn't actually work and it isn't open. Alternatively, visit the Starbites restaurant for a wide range of food. The SkyTrain makes a stop here in the futuristic city. Okay, now I just remembered it is getting dark, so I have actually got the setting on where it will, well, it's not a setting, it's one I changed it myself, but basically it will change, like the day and night cycle is like 10 minutes or 5 minutes or something, so you can see both areas quite in day and night. I thought it'd be quite cool to turn on, because it means you can see sort of all aspects of this park at day and in night. So yeah, in minute and evening, let's go have hopefully a night ride on Elysium Blade Ride. I've got the shop here, so you can see. I'm guessing the exits. Oh yeah, there's the exit there, of course. So if we go around here, got some toilets there, of course, very important. Every theme park needs some toilets. Look at this. This coaster does look really cool. I think you got the launch tunnel there, where it launches out and does a 0G. Oh, here it comes now, actually. I think. Yeah, there it goes. Look at that. That's pretty cool, that is. Very much like Hulk at Universal with the launch and it being a B&M. It's not an invert, of course, to sit down, but very, like, sort of similar with the tunnel and then launches into a 0G roll. Here we've got Terranauts, which doesn't work, as I said earlier. If you fly through the doors, there's nothing there, so I'm assuming it doesn't work, unless I find out otherwise, but I don't think it does work because there's nothing here. So we're going to start off on the invert here, as you can see it going around there. There it goes. Let's have a night ride on it, shall we? Quite cool. Elysium Blade Rider. What's the queue time then? It's 25 minutes, not too bad for an invert. So there's the ride regulations, not the clearest of signs because the textures, as I did mention earlier. But let's run through anyway and go through this massive queue line. It's a nice cattle pen here. Say nice, not the most exciting queues ever, but it's a good one just to get all the people through if it's a busy park. We've got a kiosk here, a queue line kiosk. There you go. That's a good view. Look at the park at night. Look how nice that looks. It might actually be quite a bit too dark to be. Yeah, it's okay. And I can't see a thing. Okay, brilliant. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about that, I couldn't actually see a thing at night. It's like pitch black, which is not that easy to look around with. It's a little bit hard when it's pitch black to look around it. But anyway, it's back now. I've changed it to day, so it's going to stay day now, so you can actually see what we're doing. So let's head through all this queue, get all this queue done, and now we're in the station. There we go. Let's run up here. Which way do we go? What's this way? Is this the right way? Oh, no, that goes out here. Oh, is this the fast track queue? Okay, that's the fast track queues. They could have had a sign up. I mean, come on. How am I supposed to know to go this way? Anyway, let's go down here. Go down here. Whee! This would be a cool queue in real life though, wouldn't it? Going like down the side of the station, just to see all the people queuing up there. That'd be quite cool. Okay, let's jump in the front row. Oh, we just missed this train. Okay. Let's get on the next one. Okay, now I've got to wait for the gates to open, so hopefully it won't be too long, because I want to get on this coaster. Come on, open! Hello, Hamora. Hello, Hamora. No, okay, I'm not a true wizard.
You sit on a throne of lies.
These gates don't like me, they're not magical. Come on, let me in! I'm an impatient 6-year-old, let me in! There we go, okay, thanks. I'm in. I sit right in the middle, of course. Okay, right, let's get ready to go. Okay, there's B&M harnesses. I'll tell you what, they do look exactly like the B&M ones in real life. One thing now though is B&M use vest restraints more now, don't they, instead of these normal ones. Don't know how I feel. Well, I'm not. The only ride I've been on with vest restraints is the Swarm, and that's a wing coaster, which does need them. That wing over drop does kind of need those. Anyway, let's go. We're doing a little pre-drop here over the water. Oh, look at that nice lag. We're looking over the rest of the park, but it should be fine now because now we're looking over a smaller area. There you go, a lot smoother now. Okay, here we go. Let's get ready to launch up the tunnel.
10, 9,
let's count down.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Meow. Very intense there. Lots of tunnels as well. It's quite cool. Zoom around. Oh, lag. Oh. Another tunnel. So much blooming tunnels. Got a cobra roll here as well. That nice laggy cobra roll. Very nice. Maybe I should change this title to the laggiest theme park in No Limits 2. Little dip before going in the corkscrew of the station. That's quite cool. Coming over into the canyon. A sneak bit of the music from there. If you didn't see the last episode, check it out. You're missing that Lightning Canyon area. Nice vertical loop there. Into the mid-course brake run. A little dip here. It's quite a steep drop there actually, isn't it? For the neck. Another corkscrew. And now we're just doing some more helixes. This looks a lot like, this sort of reminds me of Black Mamba at Phantasialand in Germany. Look at all the little helixes all like in the rocks and stuff. Okay, that's it, we're done. It's a very cool ride that. Poor one of the laggier coasters in the park because it looks over the rest of the park. Whereas the last one we did, the Into Megalite, that was sort of like in the middle, so everywhere you looked was the sort of the same amount of stuff, I guess, if that makes sense. But anyway, let's go off the ride and I'll see you after. Okay, so just come off the B&M invert, which I forgot the name of already. What's it called? Elysium Blade Rider, that's it. There's the corkscrew up there. It's quite cool. Is it coming? There it is. Look at that timing. Very cool. Right, where's the exit? Oh, it's behind here. Behind here. There we go. I found it. Okay, right, let's run up. Let's go in. Look at our photo. Oh wait, I'm nothing. I don't exist apparently. There we go. Okay, so that is the B&M invert done. So we're now going to Gravitate, which is the S&S Screaming Swing over here. There it is. Like, alright, Rush at Fort Park. Pretty self-explanatory this. What it does is that. But we'll go on it anyway, because it is a ride to go on. And this tour wouldn't be complete if I missed out a ride, would it? There we go. Just give you some off-ride shots of it there. Looks very cool. You know, even when it does lag, it is very realistic, isn't it? And this isn't one of the default, the rides the game has already made. It's one that they would have made themselves. I don't want to queue in that. Let's just go for the exit. Let's be naughty and go for the exit, because what it does is come out here anyway. Let's wait till it stops. Oh, good timing there. It's slowing down by the looks of it. Let's wait till it comes to a complete stop so we can jump in. Come on then. Come on. Come on. There we go. A little bit of a jolt there. Right. Let's go in about here in the middle. There we go. We're in. Maybe this is definitely one of the laggiest rides in the park because obviously it's right in the corner, so you're viewing over the entire park, and there's no messing there. Flipping heck. Do they not want to check the restraints or let everyone on, or do they know it is a game, so it doesn't actually matter that? Yeah, so it's quite laggy this ride, but Still pretty cool. Maybe if I face the other way, it'd look been better, but you wouldn't be able to see anything then. You'd just have a view of nothing. Some bushes and some stuff, and some sky. Well, you get some sky, and this is like, look at that view. Nothing but sky. Great. There's a monorail track there as well. Good if the monorail came by now, wouldn't it? Be cool. But, no, in my luck, that probably wouldn't happen. No monorail? No, okay. I like these rides in real life though, they're a lot of fun, like Rush at Thorpe Park, I do enjoy that. One problem with it in the game though is that it doesn't really, you don't feel anything, so it's a little bit meh. You just see the camera going up and down, it's not that exciting. Are we done yet? If this was real life I'd be happy with getting a long cycle, but at the minute I'm a bit bored. Let me off. Okay, I'm just going to click E, just not, right, let's not get hit over, right, run out, quickly, there we go. So there we go, that's just a standard S&S Screaming Swing, which is called Gravitate. Very cool. They would have had to code that themselves, that's very cool. Right, now we're going to, I think that's it for this area. Oh, we've got a restaurant over here, haven't we? What's that called? Star Bites, that was what it's called. There's the, what's that called again? I forgot what element that's called. That's an Immelman, isn't it? Yeah, what am I on about? Of course that's an Immelman. I get Immelman and Dive Loops mixed up because they look quite similar. I know they're the opposite way around though. Right, it's quite laggy this part. You get to see a look over the rest of the park. Some spoilers over there. Yeah, there's Starbites Cafe, and that's it for this area, I believe. That's it for the Elysium area. So now we're going to head over into the next area, which is the Badlands, which is like an apocalyptic area, which is very cool. It's got probably my favourite ride in the park here. Yes, enters apocalyptic Badlands. Look at this, very different than the other areas so far. Right, let me read the guide, what the guide says about it. So, beyond the plateau lies the ruins of a city from the old world, home to the last remains of the Edifice virus, a violent mechanical beast hell-bent on the destruction of mankind. Travel to the city hall to join the fight against the Remnant. Remnant is a state-of-the-art multi-launch roller coaster featuring 3 breathtaking launches, 8 inversions, and 12 airtime hills. With over 6,712 feet of track, Remnant is the 3rd longest roller coaster in the world. Don't know if they've actually researched every coaster in the world and looked at what the longest ones are and then just made it longer, or whether they've just made that up just, you know, for story purposes of the theme park. Who knows? Further into the dead zone, the grinder can be found in the remains of an old shipping warehouse. Be careful, as this huge old machine could malfunction, sending you spiralling out of control. For a taste of the apocalypse, head over to Dino's Diner, or try your hand at some of the old world arcade machines. This ferry boat also makes a stop here. The ferry boat, sorry, not this. Travel to an abandoned cinema to join a covert operation in their battle against the Remnant threat. Halo Drop, the tallest ride in Terra, is not for the faint-hearted. Join a squad of elite high-altitude, low-open parachute soldiers in this 230-foot drop facing towards the ground. So that is the big drop tower there and the yellow roller coaster there, Remnant. They are both, as much as it doesn't actually specify in this, but if you refer to real life, they are both Intamin coasters. You can tell with the train design on Remnant, it's definitely the Intamin ones. You can tell with the restraints and the track as well. And the drop tower is, there's only a few like that in the world. I think there's one at Busch Gardens Tampa, which is Falcon's Fury, and there's also one at Gronerlund in Sweden. I don't know what that's called, but there's one there. Some toilets down there, very nice. It's been a bit of weird toilets. We really want to have a pee in there, but oh well. Right, so let's go into City Hall. We're not going to go in there. We're going to go here in the Remnant entrance. That sign, I'm sorry, I don't usually talk about signs like this, but that is a nice sign. Anyway, what's the queue time then? I missed that. What did it say? Welcome to Remnant. Current queue time equals 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Oh well. Can't read that because of the textures. Let's just go through all the queue. Which way are we going? This way. Okay. This is quite a long queue. This one, if I remember. Go way round here. Lots of cattle pen. At least it's very well themed. Imagine queuing outside a city hall, which looks all abandoned like this. It'd be quite something, wouldn't it? But I don't think there's not a theme park in real life quite like this one, is it? It's very unique. Very unique. We've got here, the virus is spreading. See, that looks really crisp, doesn't it? Like the quality on that. So maybe it's probably not a texture file, is it? And talking of textures, this bit's got no texture at all. It's invisible. Really? Oh no, it's not even there. Okay, maybe it's not a texture. Maybe it just doesn't exist. Okay, but that is there. That's very strange. Anyway, got a little support out. Ow! I tripped over. Out from safety. Come on. Right, I'm not queuing it. I'm just going to fly through here. Here we go. Resist the remnant, another really crisp sign. Let's go up here, right. And that one's not crisp. Right, compare that to that. That looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? Anyway. No technology is safe. Okay. A device will consume us all. Very nice. I mean, it won't, because we are in a computer game, but oh well. We're on here, and we've got some newspaper reports. A device industrials unveils virtual intelligence. Okay. Not gonna bother reading all them, but there's some pretty cool things there. Okay, here we got Remnant Defense Post Alpha, which is inside the City Hall, which is very cool. The fast track entrance there as well, which I'm guessing is just on the other side of the stairs. And here we are, it's the train. So you can see what I mean by the engine with these restraints. I'm going to jump in it before they close. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's an Intamin coaster. And Intamin are the ones who do multi-launch coasters best anyway. Them and Mack are the only two that seem to do multi-launch coasters, aren't they? I think some other ones probably do as well, but these are the main two, aren't they? Right, come on then, close. We want to go on this. Nope, there we go. It read. It heard me. Right, let's go. Doors opening. Where's the track gone? There's no track. Oh, there it is. That's okay. Thought we were going to die then. Right, got our first launch. We have some strobe lighting. Hopefully none of you epileptic. Ah! My eyes are gonna start exploding. Some weird mechanical beast thing there. Ah, my eyes. Oh, going through his legs. Punch in the balls. Oh, here we go. Launch number 2. Meow. Straight up. Wow, this is very cool. I on a coaster like this in real life, amazing, wouldn't it? A little bit up there. Oh, another loop. Well, not really a loop, it's a course of that. Massive airtime hill there. Oh, a lot of airtime here. Wow, look at this. This looks very intense for speed real life, wouldn't it? A little bit of lag there, of course, facing towards the rest of the park. Little 0G roll there. Back inside this building. Have a little corkscrew or 0G roll there, it's hard to tell. Smaller bunny hill. Got a little mid-course plate one there. Going down to some helixes. Some little bunny hills. Very cool. Good for that lap bar on, wasn't it? And the third and final launch. Go flip it that, it launches fast. I like this element, I don't know what it is, but it's cool. Fire! And I think we've got a pretzel loop here, if I remember right. Yeah, pretzel loop. You usually really only see those on flying coasters, not these kind of coasters, but I'm sure something will exist somewhere. Oh, look at this lag, getting a whopping 19 frames per second. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
I got a little bit of a helix drop there. Don't think that's the correct term for that, but that's what I'm calling it, a helix drop. Some more helixes, some more little bunny hills and some twists. Another little bunny hill and into the brakes. There we go. That's definitely probably the best coaster in this park. I mean, it's the longest, it's by far the most intense by the looks of it. And it's a pretty cool theme as well, all the apocalypse. Anyway, let's get off the ride and let's move on to the next one. Right, so we've come off the remnant, go down the stairs to the exit. Once again, we've got no photos, but oh well. Some lockers there as well. Let's head out the City Hall and move on to the next ride. Look at that B&M invert over there. How nice that looks off ride. Right. Okay, so moving on, we've got a little snack little kiosk there. We could move one there. We've got another entrance over into the Badlands there from Elysium area. Let's head around here. Here's the grinder entrance, which by the looks of it we can't go in. Can't read that obviously. So maybe they've not got this ride working yet, but if you're wondering what it is a Huss top spin that looks very similar to Shapass or Sheerpass or however you pronounce that, Fantasialand. Got some still water there, which looks very strange. And what it's mean by Sheerpass or Shapass, whatever you call it, is it's got like the walls around the sort of outside of it, so yeah, very cool. Round here, you seem to have a bus stop there. I don't think any buses will be coming through anytime soon, but if you want to wait for it, sure, why not? What we've got over here, we've got the arcade here. Let's head inside. This is where you can play with the arcade machines. Here we go. Look at that whopping game. Brilliant. Out here we've got Dino's Diner. Let's have a look in there. Like an American diner that's been taken over by the apocalypse. Very cool. We've got a truck, van here thing there. And here we have the cinema, which is Operation Halo Drop. So let's head into this right, which is the Intamin Drop Tower, like Falcon's Fury and the one at Gronaland. Head through this queue, zoom through here. Meow. Very strange queue, it sort of goes down underneath here. Now we're underground. Head run down. Oh, my head! Not very much headroom up there, my neck. And got some cattle power. I'm just gonna fly through that because I can't be bothered to wait for it. And where is it? Oh, there it is. It's still going up. Let's get an off-wide shot of it coming down, shall we? Is it at the top yet? Come on. Oh, yeah. I'm waiting here. Oh, no, it's tilting back. Shut up, roller coaster. Shut up, Remnant. And it drops. Meow. And kicks you out as well. Actually, if there wasn't anything strange, it just kicks you out and hit the fly and hit the wall. And that probably wouldn't be that funny, but anyway. Right. Let us sit down and open up. Just move forward a little bit, because that was very necessary, wasn't it? Right, let me in, please. That is the slowest restraints ever. Right, let me in. Okay, we're sitting here apparently. Well, let's wait to go, shall we? Up we go. Look at those textures. What a view. That is a beautiful view up there. There we go, that's a much better view of an Intamin multi-launch coaster. Look at that. Whereabouts is it? Oh, they launch. I didn't realise they launched at the sort of same times. It's pretty good. There's that little inversion there. Look at the view. We got the B&M invert to the left and the Intamin Megalite at the far in the distance. Oh, and now we're getting tilted backwards. Oh, into the flying position. Oh, look at that. Alright, drop us then. Oh, good timing of the train there. Whee! And kick us out. Whee! There we go. Pretty simple ride there. Got some good views and quality textures again. And just to say, these textures will be good if you put the quality up. It's not the guy made its fault, it's my fault turning textures down because my computer can't handle it. What you can do if your computer's wouldn't handle it either, he's released for every phase. This is currently phase 3 of the park, but for every phase he's released a like new lands only thing. So you can have, if phase 2 comes out, you'll just have phase 2's new stuff, not phase 1's. So if you want to just do that, yeah, that's a possibility. But I've got all of it on because I'm doing a full park tour. Anyway, we're out here. It's the shop. We never really known a drop tower to have a shop before, but fair enough. Why not? That looks very. Oh, it's meant to be a skyscraper. Only just noticed that. Right, okay. It's taken over skyscraper. Didn't realise that. Anyway, we're moving on now. Got some toilets. They look slightly nicer than the other ones. Still wouldn't probably want to use them, but oh well. Right, so okay, so that's it for this video. Really, we've explored 2 new areas: the Future City Elysium and the Badlands. You've probably been on my favourite coaster in the park there because it's really cool. In the next episode we'll be exploring the Wilds and Mystic Hollow, which are 2 family areas, so it won't be any big thrill rides. I'm not going to tell you what they are though, we're going to leave that to the next episode, to waiting for that. Or if you want to download this park and see for yourself and have some spoilers, go ahead. But still not watch the next episode because I'm going to try and make it funny. Try. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you're new, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified every time I upload. Also, don't forget to check out my Instagram at Pixolian and also my website, theworldofthemeparks.com. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!